Nomadic Fanatic is the bad weather gremlin, and he proves it. So, as we know, Tater went to the Phoenix Raceway for the big NASCAR event, and well, basically it rained, it poured, it flooded, it was basically a mess. Everything was delayed, postponed, all that good stuff. So basically, Tater paid to sit in his bus and watch the event on TV, just like everybody that stayed at home and saved their money. But hey, it's Tater. He does what he does. He likes his things, so what are you going to say? Last time I talked about him being there, I talked about his taking up his space that he bought there, the end cap, and then he had that extra room, and how he hugged that line next to his neighbor there and put his little flagpole thing up. Yeah, for the most part, everybody kind of agreed, and I thought it was kind of shitty to do, but you know, but there were a few people that said, well, he paid for it, he can use the whole thing. Yeah, I agree with that, but if you saw the video, the last one, the wind's howling and his flag poles are bent over and all his shit, not just the flags waving in the neighbor's little space, but yeah, the poles and everything are all bent over there. Luckily, there was nobody over there, so I guess it really didn't hurt a whole lot. But still, it's just the idea of it, that you have all that extra room, and you decided to go ahead and just crowd and not even give the people next to you not even an inch. I mean, I don't know. I just thought it was kind of rude and ignorant, but that's just me. Now, I've been saying for a while that everywhere Tater goes, just watch where he goes and kind of stay away from that area, because it's going to be historic winds, epic weather. It's going to be just the worst of the worst. This time was no exception, and Tater even admitted it and proved it himself. He actually played clips. He went back and watched a whole bunch of times that he was at the races, and it always rained, because Tater is truly the bad weather gremlin. Now, E4 Mafia left me a comment, and he said that, I'm paraphrasing here, but he said that, yeah, there's been no signs of Diana in a lot of the videos lately. So he was wondering what my opinion was on Tater and Diana and the relationship. And, well, I guess I'll tell you my thoughts on the whole thing. Are they a couple in the true sense of the word, in the traditional sense, I guess you could say? I don't think so. Are they a couple? Kinda. Here's what I think. And it's just my thoughts. Doesn't mean it's true, but I was asked, so I'm going to give my opinion. I think that these two, if you look at both of their track records, have shitty track records with relationships. Tater, well, we know all about him. Diana, the last dude, Josh, he was my honey, just like Tater is. And then all of a sudden, it's horrible, and she has to run away because he's so abusive, and he's this and he's that, and he's horrible. But he's, right before that, my husband, my honey, he was great. So neither one of them have a good track record when it comes to relationships, right? Both of them are mobile hobos. They live in their vehicles, they travel around. So I think they're just people that say they're in a relationship just for, I don't know, I guess you could say the public persona, the YouTube persona per se. I think they are kind of like more like friends with benefits. They share common interests. They hang out in certain places together. Her views have gone up. She couldn't seem to keep a channel because she couldn't keep her clothes on. So now she has a channel. She's using Tater for views, and he's using her for a little bit of, you know, a little bit of this and that, the thing, and she has her OnlyFans. So I'm sure it's more, maybe not even friends with benefits, but business partners with benefits. I don't know. That's what I think it is. I think he runs off and does what he wants to do whenever he feels like it. She runs off and does whatever she feels like. Could it even be like maybe an open relationship? I don't know, maybe. But as far as Tater goes, Tater's always been a loner and part of the MGTOW, He-Man, Woman Haters Club and all that shit. So I don't know. I don't think he's straying very far. I think he's just going along for the ride. And whenever he can get a little, he gets a little. And she just does whatever she wants. He does whatever he wants. And whenever they meet up, they do whatever. Do the honey thing and the kissy huggy and float around in the hot tubs and go places together, and I don't know. As far as a traditional relationship, no, I don't think so. But hey, after all, this is YouTube. Everything's a little bit weird. But hey, that's just my opinion. So leave me a comment below. Let me know. What do you think? Do you think it's a real relationship? Do you think it's a YouTube only relationship? Do you think they're sharing in the rewards of the OnlyFans? What do you think? And yeah, let me know. Remember, this is just my opinion. Just what I think. And I was watching Mike today too. He was clearing off the snow. And he's talking about all kinds of nonsense, but the only thing I found interesting was that I'm up here in the Northeast in Pennsylvania, and it's pretty nice out, 50 degrees, a little bit breezy as you can tell. But Mike's got 6 inches of snow in Arizona. So yeah, snow in Arizona, sunny, warm and breezy up here in Pennsylvania in the Northeast. I thought that was interesting. So other than that, not a whole lot going on. But I just thought I'd talk a little bit about Tater and his being a little, a little weather gremlin, destroying all hopes of fun and excitement everywhere he goes. He brings historic wins. Oh yeah. And then while I was at it, since there's not a whole lot going on, I thought I'd answer E4's question about my thoughts. So like always, it was just my thoughts. And you don't have to agree with me. That's never, ever, ever the point here. What is the point?
This is Blind Views, and that's how I see it.
What we do here is go back.